Can you guys not hear me?
Nope, we can hear you great now.
We did it.
We figured it out. We
Yay.
hacked the system.
Do you guys know how to set it where you don't look at yourself?
You go to the three dots, and then I think there's something called like hide self view.
Here, hold on, the dog is wrapped up in the power cord.
Okay, I hit self view.
You did?
Yeah. I want to focus on you guys.
That's really nice.
It's really selfless.
I just want to look at YouTube.
Look at us. In our
All
new
right, I'm
home.
gonna look back on self view.
Fuck.
Didn't know this was gay porn.
I'm getting a call. Gay porn. I really hate
Gay porn is calling.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
I think it was my pharmacy. I think I filled my gay porn prescription last night. And,
My pharmacy always be calling me.
yeah,
My pharmacy shut down, actually. I don't have a pharmacy anymore.
Why did they shut down? Was it like were they doing bad prescriptions or something?
I think that they were really not in a great part of New York, and they were getting robbed a lot. And I think they were like, let's call it a day.
Damn.
And they called it a day. And they took our prescriptions with them.
That's crazy. So wait, what do you have to go see like a new person to get?
I tried to get more prescriptions, and they were like, you have them at this pharmacy. And I'm like, no, I don't. That pharmacy is invalid. It is not existing anymore. So I can't get my drugs now. So I'm going to get acne real soon.
Oh,
Damn, that sucks, dude.
I've been dealing with some acne, I think, right now. It's weird. Like,
What do you mean?
so I got like dermatitis on my face or something, or I don't know what the hell it's called, but I had to go get like the classic like Acme. I keep saying Acme, the acne face wash, like the Oxy.
I think that stuff is bad. I don't think you should use that stuff.
Doesn't that dry your skin out really bad?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Grant, wait, Accutane? Are you saying you're on Accutane?
No. It's
I was like, are you 12 years old?
No, I'm in my 30s. God damn it. No, it's I don't know what it is, but it's like the stuff that comes in the black tube. Yeah, it like dries you out, and apparently it'll like bleach your towel. Like it's
What
fucked
the
up,
fuck,
but
dude? Yeah.
it's helping my face. So
It's fucking up
It's
my
so-
towels, but it's helping my face.
We'll do anything to like stay pimple free. Like I'll ruin my health long term to have good skin right now.
That's a good trade-off, or that's like a fair trade-off. I've been
I
getting
did do
pimples on my
Accutane.
nose, dude. Like
What's-
right there? That fucking hurts. You ever get
Accutane.
those? Yeah.
wait, you're on Accutane?
I illegally did Accutane. Like my brothers had Accutane and they didn't finish their doses, so I took their Accutane and
Okay.
like and using it, and it really dried out my lips. It looked like a dead lizard or something. Like it looked like there was an animal. It's like an animal's skin peeled on my lips. And I went to a dermatologist and was like, so I went on Accutane, and I know that that's bad. And they were like these gay dermatologists in Chicago, and they just like how they get people's skin better is by being gay mean to them. And they'll just be like, never do that again, never do that again, never do that again. And then they gave me a ton of stuff, and now my skin is good. But they're really mean to you, and that's how you like get good skin, is having beautiful gay men yell at you.
Yeah, just yell at your skin, and it kind of absorbs it. Can Accutane like make you kill yourself too?
I think that if you mix it with birth control, it can make you kill yourself. And it can also make your baby fucked up. Like on the picture of Accutane on the pills, before you pop open every single pill, there's a picture of a fucked up baby on it. It's like a cartoon drawing of like a fucked up baby. And they're like, don't have sex while you're on Accutane.
They're like European cigarettes.
Yeah. Also, imagine being the guy who got commissioned. Who's like, just draw a fucked up baby. Just draw like an ugly ass.
It's like just frowning. It's just sad. Like, look how fucked up this baby is.
Damn, that's crazy.
Okay, well, Tommy just texted us and said, like, hold on. So we're potting. He said, give me 1 second. I think he's in Portugal right now. So
Wait, Tommy's coming? I didn't even think he was gonna come.
well, we'll see.
He's like partying. It looked on Instagram that he was partying right now.
Yeah, he was at like a street festival like when I left to come here. And I'm like,
Yeah, don't come to this. You can go party in Prague. It's
he was
okay.
eating like a fucking lobster roll
here
or
he
something.
is.
All right.
Here he
There
is.
he is. Mr. T.
Okay. Okay.
We gave him so many opportunities to just enjoy Europe. He's like, no, I have to do the podcast. Here he is.
Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Tommy.
What's up, Tommy?
Tommy's in a tank top.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ.
Little butt shot there.
It looks like he's in a nice place. This looks nicer than a
This
hostel.
looks nice.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to turn the lights on and they didn't come on. So maybe not.
It looks very European.
Yeah.
And by that I mean gay.
What's up?
Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let me get recording on my end. Check 1, 2. Okay, and we're rocking and rolling.
The first international episode,
Wow.
baby.
Wow. This is the first one because I'm in Milwaukee.
Hold on. Yes, we cool international, baby. Hold
Let's
on.
go.
I'm getting a little glass of wine going because it's 6 p.m.
It's
over here.
okay.
Tommy, I can see your pit hair.
Yeah,
Look at that.
it just came in since I came to Europe.
Like one of the
The
French
water's
girls.
fresher there.
I'm not shaving. Hold on. This seems a little loud. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. All right. All right, you guys. Welcome to the We Cool podcast.
Thank you.
A podcast where we apologize for things, demand apologies, read listener apologies. Today we're joined by our lovely guest, Olivia Carter. Olivia,
Whoa, whoa.
say hello to the people.
Hey guys.
Nice.
I
Nice.
put selfie back on. I had it off and I put it back on.
Gotta tune in.
How's my
Yeah.
lighting? How do I look? I couldn't really find any lighting in the
You
room.
look great, Tommy.
We told you looked very European.
Mhm.
Whoa,
Check
look
that
at
out.
that. Look at Tommy's arms.
Mhm.
There's very like gay undertones of this of this program that you guys
Yeah,
have.
this television show. This is a public
Yeah,
access show.
Ryan said for years, this is a gay television show.
It is. That's by design. We set
It's
out.
coded.
We said, how can 3 straight white men make a gay television
I'm
show?
sipping my little iced latte here, my oat milk iced latte. Yes, we got our
Cheers.
coffees
I have
up.
water.
Cheers, baby.
I
I also have a celebratory piece of gum for after.
In Portugal, they say saúde.
What did they say?
Salud.
Saúde, that's cheers. It's like salud, but saúde.
Say it one more time. So,
Saúde.
Do they not
I might
have-
be
you're not
pronouncing
in
that.
like you're sure you're not in the Middle East.
Yeah, do
or-
they not have L's there? Why do they say salud?
No, it's like a weird language.
They're doing baby talk over there.
Yeah. Salud. Salud to you too.
Saúde. Yeah, it's a lot of like they have a lot of like French stuff
It's
going on.
Portuguese, right? Yeah.
Portuguese in Portugal, yes.
Portuguese.
Have you met cool people?
Yeah, everyone's really nice. They're way I mean, I got a lot. Olivia, we haven't podcast in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Which
And
is based,
Ryan-
that's like a
and
year
Ryan-
for us. That's like a year.
Yeah,
of
that's a
going
long
without
time. And
podcasting.
Ryan moved into a beautiful mansion.
Yeah. I
And,
have a house
Gra-
now.
Are you guys podcasting in Ryan's house?
Yeah.
I'm in my house now, dude.
You have a
So-
house?
Yeah.
Yeah, he bought
I
a house with his wife.
It was built in 1915.
I'm touching it right now.
Yeah.
You're touching
yeah.
it?
I'm touching
Put
the
your dick
house.
on it.
Me and my beautiful tall wife bought this house.
Has anyone put their dick on your house yet? Because it could happen today.
Yeah, I've been doing that. It's the first thing I did. My dad put his dick on it. My
Every
girlfriend's
room
mom's
was
dad
Christmas.
put his dick on it.
You got to claim your territory. You got to rub your penis on stuff. That's what I've been
Dude,
doing in the streets.
My parents had their
And
dog
Europe.
here, and our dog would like take a piss, and then their dog would come and just stick his nose in it and then piss over it, and that's so fucking funny.
And
to
that's
just
kind of
see.
what we do here.
Yeah, that's what we.
That's a metaphor for like renting. Like one dog pees and another dog pees, and the dog just keeps peeing and peeing and peeing on it. But you own a home now.
And
like that
meanwhile, I'm piss rich. You know, I'm
You're
getting
just full of pee. You have cups of it all over your house.
Yeah, because they're playing their little games, but meanwhile, you're like, I own both of their pisses.
Well, yeah, I'm playing 3D
Like,
chess here with their piss.
all their piss is mine.
Congrats on the house. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I've been going to Home Depot a lot, and here's the thing: if you spend enough time at Home Depot, you're gonna see some guys with weird shaped heads there. You just got to spend enough time, and you'll see a guy with a real long neck and a tiny head.
You'll see a guy that looks like every tool you can buy.
Oh, he got the power
In every
washer.
Are there any women you see there?
Yeah, occasionally they're they're over in the gardening section, and I'm in the lumber section, so I don't really see them very often.
You're at the.
Yeah.
You're
I mean,
in the
when
lumber
I
section.
go to Home Depot, I go, hey, where's the women's aisle?
There's just a tampon aisle, like industrial tampons.
Industrial strength tampons.
And you got to get it.
It's just a sock.
Yeah, they're like, this one clamps on to the outside of the vagina, and it goes in. So if it keeps falling out, you clamp on. Turn that screw.
Home Depot for women.
Olivia, why are you in Milwaukee? Are you doing shows?
I did Laughing Tap this weekend.
Oh, hell
How was
yeah.
that?
It was great. I'm in my parents' house. I got to drive their car. I haven't driven in like a year. Oh my God. When I was driving home from the show last night, I noticed there was a spider on the window. So I put the wipers on, and then I realized the spider was inside of the car.
Damn.
And it was like
The call was coming from inside the house.
it's coming from inside the house, the car, and it was like a really, really big spider. And I was driving, and I was like trying to, I kept throwing stuff at it, like from my glove compartment, and like chucking stuff at it because it kept climbing and it kept like being alive, and like I was swerving and it looked like I was drunk, and I just like drove home like screaming. And then at one point I slammed on my brakes, and everything that I had thrown on the windowsill came back and hit me in the face.
Oh.
And I was so scared that the spider flew back. So the whole ride home, I was just like, because I'm not a spider person. And then this morning, my dad was like, I don't know what you did to the car. Like, everything is everywhere. But there's
Driving
like,
You just left it the way it was.
yeah, I just left it. I don't know what happened. I don't want to touch the rest of this car. Like, I don't know where the spider is. But then apparently I fucking decapitated it with a notebook that I threw at it.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, so you ended up getting it.
I ended up getting it, but I didn't know that I got it. I wasn't for sure. So I was driving with all the lights on.
How do you tell when you cut a spider's head off? I feel like I don't.
So that might have been a detail that I added.
Okay,
but
all
it
right.
was dead.
I'm sorry to go journalist mode on you for a second there, but
Things aren't adding up here. You said you slammed on the brakes and then everything went towards you.
And you were a woman and you were driving. Okay.
But she did say you were driving erratically, so that part makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, a cop pulls you over and it's just like, ma'am, are you drunk? And then there's just like a spider in the passenger seat, and they're like, I'm gonna need the spider to step out of the car. This guy has something to do with it.
Do
Damn.
your parents live in Milwaukee? Is that
They live outside of Milwaukee. They live like 30 minutes outside.
because I thought you were from KC?
I am from
I
KC.
thought you were Madison.
No, everyone's wrong. Everyone's wrong on this game.
I thought you were from South Korea.
That is correct.
But did you start comedy in Madison? Guys, first off, Olivia Carter's a great comedian who is also headlining Comedy Corner in like you're coming to Comedy Corner in like a month?
I'm coming to Comedy Corner in a month on July 18th and 19th.
Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah!
so
19th and 20th, I do mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Minneapolis listeners, go see her. But did you start in Madison, Olivia?
Oh, so I grew up in Kansas, to answer your question. My family relocated when I was in college to Milwaukee, outside of Milwaukee. I started comedy in Milwaukee for like 3 months. Then I moved to Chicago. And then that's how I got in with like all those clubs around.
I thought you did Madison to Chicago, but Milwaukee to Chicago.
Yeah. And then I went to New York City, home of dreams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's where we became buds.
That's where we became true pals.
That's where we became true boys.
True brothers.
So true brothers, biological brothers, me and Olivia Carter.
You guys kind of could be siblings. You have the same.
I think that a lot about him.
Yeah, I think that a lot about you.
You have
I
the
think we
same
have the same
template.
shit. We have the same shit going on.
You have the same base build.
You
Yeah,
do the same shit going on.
we're kind of the same height and the same build. We should trade clothes.
We have probably the same bra size.
I like, and you have nice like hoodies. Like I think we should do like clothes
Outfit
swaps.
swatch. Yeah, like we do dress the same.
I dress like every female comedian in Brooklyn.
We do.
Me and every female comedian, I'm just like, that's a great pair of pants that you have.
Yeah, and you've been doing jeans You've been doing jeans.
Dude, I kind of made a jean switch, which is pretty big for me. I did get jeans. Thank you for noticing.
Was this
I
a
noticed
conscious?
immediately.
Was this a conscious decision, Tommy? What led you to this?
It was very conscious. I noticed I didn't have a pair of jeans, and I said, "Well, this needs to change."
I was very conscious.
I was very conscious in my decision to get some jeans because I looked at my wardrobe and I said,
Where are the jeans?"
I said, "This is just not going to work."
This wardrobe is suffering from a denim deficiency. We're gonna have to.
Wait, Grant just looked at me like, truly.
I have a question about jeans for you guys.
You lay it, lay it on me.
This is the time to ask.
Yeah, we're the jeans boys.
And before you ask it, don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm traveling abroad and I've been asking a lot of questions. Just go for it. If you have a question about jeans, just ask it. Don't be afraid.
Thank you for that permission to speak on this. I would like to say I went out on an internet date and this guy, and I show up and he's wearing red jeans.
That's crazy.
I was like, "Are you on your period?"
Dude, that's a very Clockwork Orange type move.
Clockwork
It
Red.
just made me realize that's a red flag, right? Physically.
Red jeans, yeah, physically.
Mm-hmm. You could use those jeans as a literal red flag if you ran them up a pole.
What?
Dude, that's crazy.
What shade of red are we talking? Is this bright red or
the purest red?
Like fire engine red?
Yeah, that's ugly.
Yeah, fire engine red.
Jesus.
What was it? What was he matching it with? What's the top?
What kind of guy was he? What was his deal?
Yeah, good question.
He also wore a leather jacket. Do you know what I mean by an autistic leather jacket?
Yeah. No,
that's too many statement pieces for a first date for sure.
I just wanted to know, in what situation would you buy red jeans?
I've never even seen red jeans out in the wild. I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah, you have to seek them out. I think that's an online purchase, probably.
Yeah.
Or maybe, you know what? I bet he saw an Instagram ad. That happens to me a lot, where you see an Instagram ad and you're like, "Damn, dude." And then you see 4 other people. You see 4 other millennials.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing the same shirt. And you're like, "God, I'm fucking so not unique."
I'm regular.
Yeah, because then you're shopping on Instagram being like, "Oh my God, this is going to change everything for me." And then,
meanwhile, their marketing department was just like, "Yeah, send it to every guy who's 25 to 34 years old in the Midwest."
That's so true. I bought such bold shit online where I've been like, "Who did I think I wanted to be when I bought this?"
Oh, I guess I'm just a regular guy. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I'm just a regular, I'm not a king or I'm not the king of Spain. I can't just wear this.
What did you order? A fur coat?
A crown. Yeah, a crown and a scepter. I'm why did I think I could pull this off? Dude, I'm going on stage.
You can totally pull off the shield.
Going on stage with a big cape that's leopard print on the inside.
Behind you.
Dude, I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it on the Patreon, which guys get into that, subscribe. But I brought a famous comedian on stage at the stand who was wearing a rich famous comedian who was wearing a fur coat, a $5,000 fur coat, and bombed.
Yeah.
This comedian bombed so bad. Because you can't, and they only talked about how much money they had.
We have something kind of
similar.
And
if you want to get that name, if you want to get that exclusive, I'll tell you, I'll say it on the Patreon.
Or we could probably Google, we could just see the one comedian that's wearing fur coats on stage. There can't be more than one.
Who do you think it is?
Do they perform regularly in New York?
Yeah. Around.
Really famous?
Pretty famous, but not as famous as
Louis C.K. wearing a big cape.
Yeah, dude, be honest.
Shane Gillis. Honestly, that sounds funny.
Shane Gillis, that would be a good move for Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would kind of be a huge slay.
That would be a huge, dude. He would eat that up.
Honestly,
that would actually be hilarious.
Any fat guy in a cape is funny.
Fat guys can wear anything they want.
Yeah.
They can. It's fucking crazy. There's something very regal about a puffy belly on a
Dude, fat guys making fashion statements is an awesome move.
I think fat guys should be the new trendsetters,
I think it's tough for them though, because like a lot of stuff doesn't fit them. So they have another barrier to get past to
but once they find clothes that fit,
that makes it all the more impressive. Like I'm saying, like I'm not trying to make fun of them. It's like they have one more step to go through, you know?
Mm-hmm. This was not a big boy comedian though.
Mm-hmm. This is a little boy.
I feel like fat men don't have that hard of a
little boy.
Their fat is usually in their tummy, and like their waist is still pretty small. So you know what I'm talking about by like belly fat? Or
also, their entire store is devoted to fat guys. There's big and tall stores and stuff.
Yeah, but that's not where you're getting the trendy shit.
Yeah, there's no capes at the big and tall
is tiny.
Yes,
that's true.
That's.
But if you're a smaller, then you go oversized shirts or
Ryan
oversized.
Grant, you guys are known to be short kings.
Mm-hmm. We're fat, short kings.
Fat king is just a king.
Just a king. Where my fat short kings at? Where my Danny DeVito looking motherfuckers at? You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to make some friends. I'm trying to get fat.
That guy probably fucks hard. That's what's crazy. He's
Danny DeVito?
Fine. Danny DeVito? Oh my god, he's one of those people that you would fuck just to say you fucked.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Kind of like an athlete. Like athletes don't even have to really be that hot. They can have ugly faces, but because they're an athlete, they're like, oh, I fucked a guy in the Yankees or something.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Yeah, Danny DeVito's so weird looking that he's in the same realm as fucking an athlete.
It's crazy that like just
compared him to NFL. Like
it's like Saquon Barkley or Danny DeVito.
Have you seen the shrine of him on that went viral?
The shrine?
Mm-mm. You guys saw that?
Mm-mm.
I think like a wax sculpture.
No, it's like inside of a school. There was like kids must have done it as like a joke, but if you open up like the trash, like the trash cans that are like attached to the wall, like that need like a key. There's like you pulled open, it's like a door, and there's like a dark like hallway in the bathroom, and you keep going, and there's candles and photos and cutouts and just like a shrine to Danny DeVito.
I just looked it up.
Holy shit! Yeah.
This is like kind of like I was picturing something more that you'd find in a church, but this is more like a serial killer's like bone altar.
Thing that exists.
This just looks like street art that you would see. People would be like, "This is high concept."
I think one of probably the thing about Danny DeVito that has made him so legend is like he seems very self-aware of kind of his like mythos, right? So and he like knows exactly how to kind of play it.
Was he famous before he was the Penguin in like the 2000s Batman?
Yeah. He was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been a movie star since like the 70s.
Damn, that guy old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's got to be what, 70?
Probably, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
80s maybe.
Yeah.
90s.
The nice thing
100.
He's 100 years old.
The nice thing about looking like Danny DeVito is like it's kind of an ageless look. Like he's looked that way for 50 years.
He's always
it's hard to tell that he's aging.
Yeah.
And no one's like, wow, he's looking bad these days. He's always kind of looked bad.
Yeah, no one's just going to be like, ugly. Yeah, no one's going to be like, hey, have you noticed that frog is getting uglier? Everyone's just gonna be like, "No, that frog is still alive and acting and stuff." That's really
that's so awesome about that frog.
That's so awesome of that frog to learn English and act in movies.
He does look like someone who got stuck in between like a guy animorphing into a frog.
Yeah,
know?
like a midway anamorph.
Yeah,
like the car ran out of gas.
Do you ever worry that he's got like these people that you talk about in the podcast have like a search engine that bings them when someone says their name and then they listen to your podcast?
Yeah. I'd be surprised that they're using Bing
or whatever it's called.
I mean, a Google alert.
Daddy, you've been binged.
I mean, I'd be surprised that anybody's using Bing at all.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Bing is more of a what's the word where it's you say the sound like the
like a Bing
onomatopoeia.
Yeah. Onomatopoeia.
Mm-hmm.
Onomatopoeia.
What about a search engine called Bong? It's the competitor to Bing.
Wait, hold on. Okay,
hey, did you bong that? Let's bong that.
Let Ryan cook.
I'm trying to cook.
Dude, write that down, bro. That's
Write
going in
that
the
down,
ad.
dude.
This is how Ryan comes up with.
That's going right down
Ideas.
to. That's going right next to. If you hang out at Home Depot long enough, you'll see a
Dude.
guy with a weird head.
Dude, so my screensaver has been Windows XP, just
Awesome.
the green background for like because I just think that's funny.
That's just
you know?
a joke
But it's funny.
purely for you.
It's for
That's
nobody
it.
else.
So it's been that way for 3 months, but I was on stage in Ireland and I was going like, do y'all know where this is? I heard this was shot here. I heard Windows XP comes from here. I was going up to it did hit on stage, but it even hit at bars. I was going up to like drunk guys in Dublin. I was like, hey man, so it's my first time here. Do you know where I can find Windows XP?
It's like a drawing.
Yeah, I draw
You have like a cloud and like a flower and be like, can you help me find this?
Yeah. I'm like, dude,
Have you
y'all
seen
know
this landscape?
I heard God lives here in Windows XP.
I came here to find him.
I know
And
it's
I
a,
came here to find him.
I know it's a joke, but that screensaver does look really nice, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it is
looks
real nice.
nice.
And dude, you should change, little tip to the listeners, you should change your screensaver to like an old Windows screensaver because it just kind of puts you in a good mood. Like they were really cooking with something in around 2006.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's what I have to say. What's your screensaver?
Is that a topographical map?
This is my phone case. It's pretty sick and cool. People
That's-
like it.
Guys, hop
People
over on the
like it.
YouTube.
What'd you say?
Olivia, did you get that light thing for your room for when you do mushrooms?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Yes, I did. I got some light situations happening in my room. I wish I could show
Mhm.
you guys. I got that light that flashes and changes colors, and you can make it like red or pink.
Yeah.
It's really it's
We
awesome.
were at an open mic and like in the lobby, the ceiling, there's like all these moving lights and like Olivia was on mushrooms and she was like, she's like, this is what I need for my room. And I'm like, girl, you get that. You spend $14.99 on Amazon and you get yourself a little, I was like, you get yourself a little light mushroom situation for when you go home and you're tripping.
Yep.
You owe that to yourself.
I think I took a picture of it and I put it on Instagram. I was like, I really like these lights. And I think people were like, okay. It's cool. Wait, I think I posted in a collage that you're in, Grant. Remember I
hell
tagged
yeah.
you like a collage?
A collage? Oh, like
A dump drop?
yeah.
Dude,
Mhm.
I have not made it in one Olivia Carter Instagram photo dump. And can I say,
Yeah.
it's a little bit upsetting.
That's
Well, you've never been like, let's take a photo.
That's
I know,
that's
because
my
I never
biggest
think to
credit.
be like, let's take a, but next time we hang out, I'm going to be like, let's take a cool picture.
You might
you wanna-
recognize this next comic from Olivia Carter's Instagram carousel. Yeah, we hung out in Atlanta together. It was fun as hell.
It was really fun. I feel like we were kind of the whole vibe. And
Yeah,
I mean that in a mean way.
We
to
were the
other-
vibe of the festival.
you got yelled at by a comedian. Do you want to talk about that? Because this
Yeah,
is
do you
the
wanna demand
podcast where
any
we
apologies?
demand apologies.
I don't want to demand any apologies because I truly did nothing. And also, I was not the one yelled at. I was simply a pawn in the game.
Mhm.
I was just a piece being used. This is what when 9/11 happened and the towers fell and
heard
it
of
was
it, yeah.
as an excuse to attack Iraq.
Did it happen on
I was
9/11?
9/11 in that situation.
Wow.
Like the war was going
Oh.
to happen, and I was just a Dumbo piece that fell.
Someone tricked you into
Oh.
doing it.
You were the false
Dumbo
flag.
piece. A domino that fell.
Maybe
Okay,
the
well then
craziest way
it's-
anyone's ever described 9/11, by the way, a Dumbo piece that fell.
Also, like,
Also to be like in this small conflict, it's
I
kind of
was
basically
9/11.
It's like,
I was the World Trade Center.
Yeah, I wasn't the tower, but I was definitely the trade center, or at least the Pentagon.
can you kind of break down what happened? Because that was I remember it being kind of a weird scenario without naming names, because this person would definitely.
It was a situation where like me and another conference weren't really meshing, and it was like kind of hostile. And I was just kind of, I'm just gonna. I have this.
But I'm sorry to interrupt, but how did it become hostile? Like I'm actually curious because as somebody who has been in conflicts with comedians before,
I think it was one of those things where like there's everyone's trying to, it's like a festival. People are trying to prove like they're somebody in their scene. And it was kind of like a who are you type of conversation.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, I have this rule where I don't engage with crazy people, or I just like, if I don't want to talk to you anymore, or I feel like it's not fun, I will just walk away. And I don't,
good.
I don't ever want to like, I don't care enough to fight with somebody. So I was
boundaries. That's a boundaries queen.
I'm just gonna leave the green room. And then once I left the green room, somebody started to get involved and be like, why are you talking to her like that? Whatever. And then they started.
What were they saying? What were they saying to you? What was the
kind of stuff like, I don't know who you are, like you're not a New York comic, things like that.
Oh, weird.
Just like stuff that's like, it's like not, it's
and
like.
You're like, I promise I have an apartment in New York.
I swear I live there.
I swear I'm not just saying this. I live in New York and I do stand up there.
If I paid taxes, I would do them there. I swear.
Yeah. What if they were like, oh, you're not a New York comic? What if you're like, oh yeah, sorry, I just lied.
Oh my God. I actually
oh my God, I just realized I'm not a comedian at all. And
well, I guess the jig is up now.
Oh fuck.
Fucking don't do this.
I got into this festival and I've just been faking it this whole time.
How did I not have a single plan for if I was called out on this?
Yeah, I didn't even have a backup plan.
It's like a screensaver of like the city. And I'm like, is this where you live? That's where I live.
Yeah. Or they're just like, you're not a New York comic, and then you like pull out a piece of paper and you read it and you're just like, yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Yeah. Wait, we should start lying about where we're from to other comedians.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a Seattle girl.
I came out of the Bay Area around. I came out of the Bay Area around '97.
Just weird, pointless lies.
I'm from the Patton Oswalt class of '92.
Yeah,
San Francisco comics.
I got my start in Antarctica, and I've been doing the mics out there.
Yeah, what's the scene like there?
It's booming.
Cold.
Boom. Yeah. So many people.
Yeah. I heard it's toxic.
It's one of the best comedy scenes in the world is in Antarctica.
Yeah, you came up with a bunch of good people in that class.
A bunch of German scientists. And,
yeah. A penguin. It's a 2 German scientists and then animals.
You could, the scene's really heating up.
But
in a bad way.
Yeah, in a horrible way.
So if I recall, Olivia, this comic took to Instagram to start took the fight to Instagram, right?
Dude, are you for real?
Yeah.
Y'all went IG live with this?
It went IG live.
Yeah.
Y'all went IG like, yo, I hate Olivia.
Pretty much, yeah.
Dude, I will go IG live and talk shit about you, Olivia, in New York when I after my trip. I will be outside a mic and go, Olivia's on stage right now.
Olivia Carter's on stage right now.
She's
not even from
against
New York.
women.
It was crazy. It was weird because I left the room and the real conflict happened when I left the room. Like I was not a part of the yelling or the cursing or anything, right? So I was literally like, oh, this is a conflict between her and this other comic.
Do you think it could have been anybody? Do you think it was something particular about you? Because some people are just a storm and then they just zero in on one person and then you're the collateral. You know,
I always assume
like maybe they were just
freaking awesome and cool, and people try to bring me down.
Yeah, haters.
Haters. That's what it is. Haters. But then
it's
she
haters.
tweeted, she put something. She was kind of like, "This comic is racist. Do not book her." And she put that on Instagram.
And was like, DM
okay.
for the name. Is what she said. I think she was like,
she said DM me for her name, and I was like, I didn't even yell.
If someone posted on their Instagram story, this comic's racist, DM for a name, I go, who's the name? Because I'm trying to book them immediately.
I want to be friends.
Oh, I would love a funny comedian on my lineup.
Who's their name? Because I have a podcast that's problematic. So, and we need guests. We need guests immediately.
That is kind of a wild move to just like, because that festival was it was pretty like vibey. It was like everybody was getting along really well. This comic showed up on like day I think the last night and just started like stirring the pot in the green
Also,
room.
you can't defend yourself after you were called racist because it sounds like you maybe are. Like, you can't be like, no, I swear I'm not racist. Like, ask my black friends. Like, you can't like defend yourself when someone calls you racist.
You have to hope
know
that one of your friends who is like a different color just defends you, you know?
Yeah, so I just kind of didn't do anything and nothing happened, so it was fine. But at that night when that was posted, I was like, what the hell is going on?
That's so you don't need to name the name, maybe on the Patreon, guys.
No, because this comic is the type of person who would have a Bing alert set up and would want to clip this shit. I don't know who.
But I honestly feel like we're cool now because we saw each other recently out and it was fine.
Okay.
Really? They're like, girl, you're not even racist.
I think it was kind of like something that she maybe realized, oh, she does live in New York.
Fuck, I guess I was wrong. I guess I just started that big thing for nothing.
Or hey, I'm sorry for calling you racist.
Now that I think about it, why would anyone even fucking lie about that? It's kind of crazy that I would get so upset and like scream, you know, and whatever. Anyways,
people who are trying to be cool at comedy festivals do not know the move is to get drunk and act like a complete idiot.
Yes. Yeah.
And
the
that's
move is
it.
the party.
Yes.
Yeah, the move is to do bits that you would have done in like third grade, like put a bunch of tape all over your face and walk up to a comedian and go "Hey, do you know where the sign up is for the thing?"
Well, because dude, the people
I heard there were drink tickets around here.
You're putting people's hands in hot water as they're awake.
You should.
I'm not gonna see myself, dude.
It's like you do. That's a funny one. Yeah, you do sleepover. You do children jokes.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, dude. The comics who like aren't going to respond to that, it's like, yeah, you're probably not going to like them anyways.
Yeah.
You know, when the last, when I did Limestone like 2 years ago, it was me and like 3 comics. And then another guy from New York came in. And me and the other comics were like really vibing and just like fucking around. And he comes in.
The New York guy, Mark Normand.
Yeah, it was Mark Normand. Just the headliner. And we're like, fuck you, dude. He goes, he's like, immediately was just like, what, do you guys know like how much time we're doing? And it's like, you gotta chill out, man. We're being stupid, man. We're being silly.
Literally, who cares?
Nothing matters. We're gonna do 7 minutes for a half full brewery crowd right now. It's a festival.
Yeah, and we're all gonna lose money.
Yeah, we're losing money. The only thing you need to eat enough crackers in the green room to make your money back.
Yeah, there's no industry here, dude. Let's just get drunk.
There's no industry's fake. It doesn't exist. Industry, it's a ghost, and they say it's haunted. They say this festival is haunted by industry, and it might appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, a Netflix executive died here in 2012 before Netflix even did stand up.
What about a festival that's like
still looming in the
wear
room?
Peacock hats that have like the peacock logo and like stand in the back.
Yeah.
Who's the guy from Just for Laughs?
Oh, Jeff Singer.
Jeff Singer's hat is still in the corner.
Wear a hat that says "I am Jeff."
Yeah, I think the ghost of Jeff Singer's hand just touched my butt and balls and softly
said the N-word
and groped me and said a slur in my ear and said, "Hey, don't tell anybody about that." And I said, "You got it, boss man."
It's funny when you hear super specific like allegations about people. Like everybody's like, Jeff Singer would just say the N-word to people, hard R N-word. It's like, well, that has to be true. I
shouldn't say this
because how can you make that up? Like,
dude, what about a comedy festival? It's like, yeah, we have a bunch of industry, and then they're like, yeah, we got the steel union, we got the pipe fitters union.
Yeah, the industry is not related to comedy at all. It's like big name in the car world.
There's real estate agents in the back going like, if you might want to just sell houses.
It's just like a job fair.
Yeah, you see that?
It's a job fair for comics.
You should do something else. This is
real estate. That's it. That's all it would be.
Yeah, real estate.
That's Burp McKinsey. He's the biggest real estate guy in the Twin Cities area.
Dude, a guy named Burp. It's so funny.
Yeah, Burp's my given name, but you can call me Buppy. People call me Buppies.
At that Atlanta festival, there were like 2 comics there that did like a podcast afterwards, and they were like talking about the festival, and they were just kind of talking about people they saw, and somebody said something like, like like they're just like great networking opportunities for people. Like I saw Olivia Carter and like she's really funny from New York and it's so easy to talk to those people. You just have to say like, oh, I liked your joke. And that's what I said to her. I said, I like that one joke. I remember listening to that and being like, did he really like that fucking joke? Or is he trying to network with me?
Oh, it's like they were explaining how you network.
Yeah, they were explaining how you network and using me as an example of one networking conversation they had. And I was like, I thought we were just hanging out.
Of how to manipulate somebody into thinking you like them.
That would hurt my feelings so
It
bad.
hurt my feelings. And someone sent it to me like they said really nice stuff about you. And I was like, where? Where?
Dude, yeah,
funny.
God. Oh my God, if I heard that, I'd be like, what? What the fuck? No.
Like, I feel like I always see people getting shouted out on podcasts. And I'm like, why is that a big deal? I talk to people all the time about people.
Yeah, that's what conversation is. This is who I was talking to earlier. That's basically it. Do you know what we should do? We should go to a comedy festival and we should wear a bunch of like Netflix gear and then just kind of hang out in the back with like a badge, you know?
Dude, that's my peacock joke I just made.
Oh, you're saying we stand in the back with a bunch of peacock hats?
She's saying, yeah.
Yeah, like act like we're recruiting for peacock.
Okay, but we should do that, but then put
Do you think
like
I meant like
camera.
the animal peacock? Like we should wear peacock merch?
I didn't really hear you. It's hard to come through. I'm all the way in Lisbon. But
I'm in Lisbon.
What do we got?
That we're
But we get like
super
we get little cameras on us, and we have like TV show like merch, you know, and then we just see like how comics react.
You show up, you're selling Seinfeld DVDs, and you're like, I'm one of the reps, but I also on the side I sell shows that we put out. Because I only make so much a year, and I'm trying to supplement my income. This is my side hustle. I sell
Bootleg Seinfeld DVDs.
I sell, and they're in Bengali. they are. Yeah.
I just heard the other day that there's like 13 different versions of The Office from like different countries.
Yeah,
like,
there's one from India that I saw like a reel.
Like
of it,
there's
and
just
like,
it's not dubbed. It's like there's Indian Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Like.
That's awesome.
Do we know about this?
I wonder how much.
I feel like we gotta get that. We gotta
this.
get that cooking.
Why the
on Netflix
fuck is
over
Ricky
here.
Gervais still putting out stand-up specials? He has to have made so much money from like all the different
Right.
spin-offs of The Office.
He seems like someone who does just like the art of it because he has that TV show too that's like kind of smaller about like his wife dying.
Mhm.
Oh,
Have you
okay.
ever seen that show?
I've seen
It's
like
like
it was a meme, right, of him like crying. Like I feel like
It's like a very
so mean,
low
dude.
budget show
Such a
about
mean
his wife dying. So it seems like maybe he's just someone who really enjoys like creating, which is kind of cool
Yeah,
because
that is
he's kind of a monster like
yeah,
on stage.
he's annoying. He's like a very annoying like person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always saying God's not real, and it's like, I don't know, man. You go to Ireland, go to Windows XP where they've made Windows XP.
Okay, Tommy found God.
Tommy comes back with an Irish accent, and he's very religious.
He's got like a
He's super Catholic.
huge Celtic cross tattoo, like Colin Farrell, like on his chest or something.
Dude, that was going to Ireland was a little bit of birthright for me.
There's something I noticed. Like Ryan lives in the absolute suburbs. Like, is this even a suburb, or this is like farther out almost than a suburb?
I think Apple Valley is a suburb, and we're like 15 minutes from Apple Valley.
But so it's Sunday morning while we're recording
Apple
this.
Valley?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys from the Candyland map?
Yeah, well, yeah. They renamed Silicon Valley Apple Valley, and that's where I'm living right now.
Apple
Just
bought
outside.
it. But they're like just passing so many churches, like full, like the parking lot's full, and it's weird to be like back in a place where you see like, this is gonna sound racist and maybe is, but like white people going to church. Because in the city, none of the we're all just heathens. We're all like bisexual, gay heathens who don't go to church.
I went to church in the city.
Did you?
You went to church?
Yeah, I went to Catholic school in Minneapolis.
But did you
You
like
still
go to
believe in God?
church on Sunday morning?
Oh yeah, twice a week in school, or once a week, whatever.
Do you still believe in God? Yes or no?
I think I do. Yeah, I think so. I don't really care though.
Okay, I have a question for you. Okay.
I mean,
I was sitting.
I'm like
Wait.
Oh, the biggest,
yeah,
the biggest question
I think I
about our
believe-
existence. I don't really care.
Yes, I believe in God. Yeah.
wait.
It's too hard of a thing to get rid of once you've believed it, you know?
Did you have a story, Olivia?
Yes, I was sitting at a coffee shop last weekend. It was in Tacoma, Washington, and it's like a very Christian area, and there are like Bible studies all around me. And one guy said about the Bible, okay, now this part is fire. He was like reading the Bible, and he was like, "This part is fire." And I realized I've never experienced like Gen Z Christianity, and I wonder if maybe that would like
Yo,
bring salvation.
Jesus ate that miracle up, no crumbs.
Yeah, like it is pretty lit to walk on water.
He ate that shit up, no crumbs. He skibbity across the pond.
He had everybody like, what the?
He skibbity across the pond and walked on water.
Yeah, like that would be if like God rebranded as like the goat or something. It's like the greatest of all time. Then maybe
Jesus rizzed 12 disciples up.
Knuckles
he rizzed 12 people up and got 12 disciples.
That does seem like a bumper
He is risen.
Hashtag he is risen.
Okay, that's the episode name. Let's wrap this up and move over to the Patreon. Olivia, what you got plugs or anything? You're on the road a lot right now.
Yes, but please come to my show in Minneapolis on the 19th and the 20th because I want people to be there. I also will be in Chicago that following week for a whole week. But listen to my podcast because it's pretty funny. It's called Microdose with Olivia Carter, and I review TED Talks. I get high and review TED Talks. It's like drunk history, but for girls. People go, "Oh, what's the girl part?" I'm a girl. That's the girl part.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
An excellent.
No, go check it out, guys. Olivia is very, 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 very funny. Get into it.
Yeah,
follow her on Instagram too. It's OG Carter.
OG Carter.
Do you guys notice when I just said Olivia was very funny a couple seconds ago? See, that's a great networking opportunity for me.
That is true.
You know? And that's how you really get up in this business.
Yeah.
You know what, Tommy? Is that your name? I'll never forget that.
Yeah. I really like both your guys' jokes. I like the jokes that you did.
Oh, I really liked yours too.
Thank you so much.
I really liked your guys' jokes.
I like your guys' jokes a lot too.
The one that you told
this
was
is an example.
Fire. Yeah. This is how you network at festivals.
This is what you do.
Yeah, just that joke was fire.
Yeah.
About the stand-up or the Bible.
Guys, come to my Barcelona show.
Somebody just rode by in a golf cart.
Listeners, come to my shows in Barcelona. If you're listening to this on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Barcelona,
You're doing the weekend in Barcelona?
You're not doing a weekend.
That's ridiculous.
Dude, we'll get into. Dude, I have a lot of apologies to demand on this European trip that I'm gonna demand in the Patreon.
It looks so fun.
Yeah, Barcelona is sick, dude. You're really gonna like it.
Barcelona. Dude, I'm having a really good time, man. I'm drinking this. I'm gonna finish this bottle of wine by the end of the Patreon.
Are you gonna go back out and hit the street after the pod?
Yeah, there's like this week. I came to Lisbon on like a whim. I decided. Because there was like a problem with my hostel in London, whatever. Are we into the Patreon right now?
Yeah, let's bop over to the Patreon, everybody. If you want to hear about Tommy getting hosteled, check it out. Bye.